Hello, everyone. Welcome to our open house for the class of 2025. My name is Jaime Jaramillo Jr., and I'm the proud principal of Steinmetz College Prep High School, the pride of the Northwest Side. When you hear the name Steinmetz, you probably only associate it with our high school. But do you know who Steinmetz was, or why would they name it? Steinmetz has a direct impact on your life every single day. As a matter of fact, he has an impact on your parents' lives and maybe even on your grandparents' lives. You see, Charles P. Steinmetz is considered the father of alternating current. His inventions and ideas allow us to have dependable electricity at home, work, for vehicles, and more. Charles Steinmetz immigrated to the United States to work with Thomas Edison and Henry Ford. He was a problem solver, and by looking at his picture, you would never know that he had a hunchback, suffered from hip dysplasia, and dwarfism. He may have imagination, creativity, and intelligence helped him to be resilient and overcome his adversity. It is only fitting that a STEAM school carry his name. Here at Steinmetz, there are three major themes that serve as the foundation of everything we do: scholarship, community, and pride. Scholarship is activity and academic success. We encourage our students to explore their interests, find their passion, and work hard to build their skills so they are prepared for post-secondary opportunities. Building community by serving others is how we expand our minds, gain global perspectives, grow to be compassionate and empathetic human beings, build relationships, and promote equity. Steinmetz students create a better world by sharing their skills and talents with others. Since Steinmetz opened its doors in 1934, thousands of students and alumni proudly claim the title of Streaks. Whether it's on the field, in the classroom, or anywhere else, our Streaks carry a passion and drive that is electric and cannot be explained. We are the pride of the Northwest Side. Our core values are at the heart of everything we do. The term streak not only describes a lightning bolt traveling through the sky, but it is also an acronym that represents our core values. Steinmetz students are strong, talented, resilient, ambitious, and knowledgeable. Each morning, we announce the Streak Creed to remind ourselves of who we are, what we expect of each other, and what it means to be a streak. The vision and mission of Steinmetz College Prep defines our commitment to our students and school community. Our vision is to provide an environment where our students will use their natural curiosity and talent to develop and hone the inquiry skills necessary to research, design, produce, and communicate creative solutions to real-world problems while being resilient, compassionate, and productive global citizens who are pursuing post-secondary education and careers. Our mission defines how we will reach our vision. If you notice, our mission is focused around our core values that define what it means to be a streak. Throughout our mission, you will also notice our three main pillars, which are scholarship, community, and pride. The curricular focus of Steinmetz is based on giving students holistic experiences that revolve around the concept of STEAM. Steinmetz is the only far Northwest Side high school to offer a STEAM focus. In 2018-19, the Chicago Public Schools held a series of community meetings called the Area Regional Analysis, or ARA. The ARA is conducted each year to aid in district planning and support CPS's mission of providing a high-quality school in every neighborhood. Their report clearly indicated that a lack of quality STEM and STEAM high school programs existed on the far Northwest Side. As a result, we decided to go through the rigorous application process to become a STEAM school, and we were awarded the honor in 2019. You might be asking yourself, what exactly is a STEAM school? Or what's the difference between STEM and STEAM? As a STEAM school, Steinmetz students will develop an advanced foundation in science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, and learn the skills they need to conceive and develop products and processes. Students will become knowledgeable, flexible, and creative problem solvers prepared to make the world a better place. The major difference between the traditional STEM and STEAM programs is the incorporation of the arts. At Steinmetz, we have talented and expressive students, and it was our priority to preserve our rich art program. What does STEAM look like at our school? Well, for our students, it means exposure to STEAM careers through in-person visits, working directly with experts in various STEAM-related fields, exploring their interests and passions to develop them into careers, and engaging as a community to solve and develop solutions that improve the quality of life for everyone. Our students are encouraged to discover, learn, and grow from each other. And as a community of learners, we build upon our talent and interests to become stronger and prepared for post-secondary opportunities and careers. Our STEAM curriculum also integrates and embraces the IB learner profile. All of our freshmen and sophomore students are exposed to the IB philosophies through our wall-to-wall middle years program. As juniors and seniors, students are encouraged to integrate into one of our specialty programs. Throughout the IB learner profile, you will notice some of the same themes and language that carries through to our other programs. Some of our specialty programs and course offerings include the International Baccalaureate Program, also known as IB, JROTC, Advanced Placement, Career and Technical Education, or CTE, the Chicago Police and Firefighters Training Academy, and One Goal. One thing you might notice is that One Goal is a grade 10 through 13 program. That's not a typo. One of our One Goal students remain together as a cohort, and our mentors continue to support them into their freshman year of college. In order to support our students throughout their high school years and beyond, we've established multiple levels of support focused on academic, social, and emotional success. Support for our freshmen starts during the summer transition between 8th grade and freshman year. Before students enter, a thorough review of their school records allow us to program students in classes to meet their needs. Our freshman success team, made up of teachers and freshmen and other school support personnel, regularly monitor to make sure the students are on track to graduate within 4 years. Students are given a swag report multiple times throughout the quarter to help students monitor their progress. SWAG is an acronym for Students Working at Attendance and Grades. Based on a student's progress, our team refers students to interventions and supports. And supports can include tutoring, counseling, support groups, medical, and bilingual and diverse learner supports. In addition to academic support, we also offer our students opportunities for positive socialization through after-school programming, the Becoming a Man program, also known as BAM, athletics, JROTC, arts, and other clubs are focused on personalization and creating positive relationships with our students. An example of one of our activities is the esports club, which is open to all students. Our gamers compete locally and across the state. Some of our offerings include Girls Who Game, League of Legends, Overwatch, Fortnite, Super Smash Brothers, and NBA 2K. Our students practice after school daily in our state-of-the-art gaming lab. A few more examples of programming that we offer include the mentoring program, archery through JROTC, the school newspaper, After School Matters, yearbook, photography, and digital media. Another thing that's unique about Steinmetz is that we have our very own school-based community health center. The PCC clinic is open to the community as well as our students and has 2 separate entrances. They offer full medical services as well as mental health support. In addition, we also have our very own parent university housed in our modular buildings behind our school, which serves as a training hub for parents on the northwest side. Parents can obtain their GED, take ESL classes, specialized training and enrichment programs, and our parent university works closely with our local school council, parent advisory council, bilingual advisory council, and our community partners such as Northwest Side Housing Center. We have many community resources and partners available to support our students, parents, and school community. Each year, we're fortunate to receive grants and donations from these sponsors so we can offer specialized programming and opportunities for our school community. A few examples include $500 annual community schools grant for 5 years for student, parent, staff support, and programming, $100,000 Chance the Rapper grant through Social Works for a literacy lab and personal stories project, foundation grant to support the field, baseball, and softball, grants from DonorsChoose.org, the Japanese Chamber of Commerce of Chicago, the Chicago Public Education Fund, Social Works, and the McDougall Foundation. Last year alone, we received over $700,000 in additional funding through our partners. The faculty and staff at Steinmetz is committed to providing each student with rich experiences that foster students' talents, passion, and voice. Our pillars of scholarship, community, and pride are integrated in every aspect of what it means to be a streak. We are excited to embark on this journey together as we go full steam ahead. Now, I would like for you to hear a little bit more about some of our specialty programs. Again, thank you so much for watching our video and joining us tonight. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We're here to serve you and looking forward to adding you to our Streak family.
Good evening and welcome to our open house. My name is Rachel Resney and Ms. Ferrini and I are going to tell you guys about our IB program tonight. I am the middle years program coordinator. I work closely with our 9th and 10th graders. I also teach the sophomore year MYP English classes. Before I tell you more about the middle years program, Ms. Ferrini is going to tell you about the philosophy of the IB.
Hello, everyone, and welcome this evening. My name is Nancy Ann Ferrini. I am the coordinator of the diploma program for high school juniors and seniors, and I am also the teacher of the Theory of Knowledge course in our diploma program. As an IB school, Steinmetz is authorized to offer IB classes from grades 9 through 12 to your child, and we commit to the IB program philosophy, which is a philosophy that shows our commitment to inspiring our students to become lifelong learners who have inquiry skills that inspire them to go out and learn in a variety of advanced subjects while also serving their greater community. This IB philosophy governs all of our classes. You see this in our day-to-day instruction. You see this in the inquiry-based projects that our students complete. And you see this in the examinations that our students take in their junior and senior years that give them the opportunity to earn college credit while they are still in high school.
So I'm going to tell you about the MYP of our IB program, which is our 9th and 10th graders. So overall, the MYP aims to help our students develop their personal understanding and their emerging sense of self and responsibility in their community. We feel that students learn best when their learning experience have context and we connect it to their lives, their experience of the world that they have experienced. MYP is a concept-based learning, so we go by concepts that are big ideas that have relevance along our specific disciplines across our 8 subject areas. And we do this through personal, local, and global significance, and we do a holistic view. We also thread everything together through our ATL skills, or what we call approaches to learning. So this helps our students become independent learners, and we encourage the skills of, we develop social thinking, critical thinking, research, communication, and self-management skills. We also focus on service in the MYP through community and through our civics projects in the freshman year. And we work on personal projects in our sophomore year. And that is an independent inquiry-based project where students can really choose what they want to continue working on those ATL skills, those self-management, those critical thinking skills. Overall, our middle years program is an inclusive program. Like Mr. Jaramillo said, we're wall-to-wall MYP to give everyone that philosophy, and we prepare our students to be successful in our diploma program in the 11th and 12th grade. So now Ms. Ferrini will tell you about our diploma program.
Yeah, so as juniors and seniors, our IB students are invited to take up to 7 college level courses. Those would be 6 courses across the traditional core subject and elective courses. And then we also have a core component in the program that holds those 6 advanced courses together. Throughout our courses, we are providing strong post-secondary support and guidance. Our talk of college starts when our students enter the building, but as juniors and seniors, we are shaping lessons and providing opportunities for students to explore their interests so that they make an informed and supported decision throughout the post-secondary application process. The core class in IB that holds together all of the advanced coursework is the Theory of Knowledge course. The Theory of Knowledge course is really a course that is quite unique and quite exciting to be a part of. I am the Theory of Knowledge teacher for our IB students. And in TOK, as we like to call it, we get to study what the nature of knowledge is in each of their other IB courses. How is it that knowledge is created? How is it articulated? And how does it change over time? It's a course that invites students to reflect about what they know and to connect the rigorous learning in all of their courses to their own personal experiences, both inside and outside the classroom. In the diploma program, we have a second core component called creativity, activity, and service. And in this component, we take traditional service learning and we expand it a little to include creativity and physical activity so that our students have experiential learning opportunities that allow them to serve the broader community. And then we have an independent inquiry project called the Extended Essay This is a traditional research-based assignment where students are learning what it means to write a college-level thesis. This process really mimics what college students do when they embark on their focused research. We pair them up with a high school teacher who serves as their supervisor and mentor, to whom they can present their knowledge, and it really prepares them for that independent research that they do in college. The ATL skill development that Ms. Resny spoke about continues. We are a program, even with its focus on rigorous content, we are focusing on skill development. And so we are a program that stresses skill development through that rigorous content. Our students are learning how, in as much, even more, as they are learning what. And then finally, at the end of their second year, our students will sit for external examinations through which they may be eligible for college credit. It's a very exciting time to be an IB student at Steinmetz. There's been a number of studies on just how well IB students do at the university level, and we're really happy to share some of this information here from the Consortium on Chicago School Research at the University of Chicago. When we look at IB students in college and compare them to similar groups of students who have also pursued advanced coursework in high school, we find that IB students are more likely to go to college, to go on to a selective college, and to persist in college for at least 2 years and graduate. While they're at college, IB students frequently report that they feel very well prepared, that not only do they have the academic skills that allow them to be successful, they also have the time management skills, the advocacy skills to seek help when they need it, and just the overall willingness and the overall engagement with interesting topics. It's their preparation in IB coursework in high school that they very likely attribute and very often attribute to their success in college. It's also a very exciting time to be an IB student because hard work in high school can make you eligible for college credit. And in 2016, legislation in Illinois was passed requiring all public institutions in Illinois, public post-secondary institutions in Illinois, to have an IB recognition policy. Throughout that post-secondary support process that I spoke of earlier, we do encourage students to learn about the IB recognition policies as they are learning about college, as they are visiting schools. We encourage them to ask about recognition policies so that they can see how their IB coursework can benefit them in a number of ways when they are entering the university. So I want to thank you again for joining us this evening. Ms. Resny and I were very happy to tell you a little bit about our program. We will be on this meet at the end. If you should have any specific questions, we would be very happy to answer them. And at this time, I am happy to introduce our JROTC program.
Good afternoon, student, parents, and my fellow cadets. My name is Master Sergeant Davis. I have several individuals joining me. They will introduce themselves later on in the presentation. Again, I would like to welcome you and thank you for providing me this opportunity to promote our program. Next slide, please. The mission of JRTC is to motivate young people to become better citizens. This mission requires cadets, our students, to be proactive in that which promote greatness. Our curriculum is accredited globally in places like Spain, Germany, amongst a few. We have an unbiased curriculum. It allows us to not only accept, but connect all aspects of required learning. The 7 citizenship skills support our curriculum.
Hello everyone, I am the XO Heidi Hernandez. Today I will be talking about two skills within the JROTC program. Skill 1, cooperation. We work together in setting goals and achieving them. Another skill is patience. Everyone works at a different pace. We have to be patient.
Hello, everyone. I'm the battalion commander, Anaya Martinez. I will be going over respect, which is we respect all students. It doesn't matter what race or religion they are. Strength is also to be able to stand for with someone or by yourself.
And balance. Balance is us taking our curriculum and making sure that all the multiple intelligence support our students and ensure that they are ready to accomplish those things in which they have set forth in their goals. Next slide, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cadet Captain Rivera, an S3 in the JROTC program. A cadet is more than a kid that's in the ROTC program wearing a $400 uniform. A cadet is an elite student that has a duty to positively affect their environment, no matter where they find it, by following a set core of values. These values are taught to you throughout your time in the ROTC program for you to live by, which will positively not only affect your life in the program, but affect your life above and beyond. And then we follow a creed to influence, change, and maintain ourselves and how we carry ourselves throughout our lives and throughout in school. These values can be set not only to improve ourselves, but our surroundings.
Next slide.
Next slide, please.
Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm from First Class Kaminsky. I got a couple cadets here. They're going to be covering some different travel opportunities and some different things that we do in the classroom. Go ahead, Stephanie.
Hello, everybody. My name is Cadet Captain Stephanie Yera, and I am S5. Some opportunities here in the JRTC program is leadership. We get to become leaders, not only to ourselves, but for other people. We get to learn how to take charge. We also have service opportunities where we help as many communities as we want, and they communicate with. We go help as much as we want. So we also learn to have some job opportunities. Our sergeants teach us here how they ask us and teach us realistic questions for future job opportunities and what can they ask and what they look for. There's also scholarship opportunities. Some are academic, physical fitness, and extracurricular activities.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cadet Captain Devin Johnson. I'm the primary battalion at 6. GRTC does not promote the military, but if you enlist in the military after high school from the GRTC program, you can make $4K a year on top of your paycheck. I am considering joining the United States Air Force next year, and also within the program, there's perks to it. You can travel, you can go on spring trips. For example, I went to GCOC, which is Junior Cadet Leadership Challenge, which is a 5-day summer camp in Wisconsin that students can go on. There's a bunch of other fun trips, for example, Spain, New York, Boston, listed below, that you can go on, which is all for GRTC students. Another fun trip is an all-expense paid trip to West Virginia in a drill competition with varsity drill team. These are many part of the reasons that you should join GRTC.
Next slide, please. As you can see, our cadets are independent thinkers. They're thinkers. They're well informed of those things that they would like to achieve and those things they would like to have in their life. Also, you'll see on the right side of this poster, better and right. Do not compromise those things that you believe in, those things that you want. Our school is that which you deserve. We have a couple other cadets who will tell you why they joined JRTC and why they're in Steinmetz today.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm Cadet Captain Gonzalez. I'm the S2. I will be briefing on my experience in the JRTC program. I've been in JRTC for 4 years. I'm currently a senior. Since my freshman year when I joined, I had very great experiences. My freshman year, we did this thing that was called the Special Olympics. It was the best thing I could have ever done, and I hope you guys can can do it too if you guys get the opportunity. In the JRTC program, you're gonna learn a lot. Most importantly, on how to become a better person and how to work with other people and have amazing leadership skills.
Mr. Rivera.
Hello, I got it. Hello, I'm Cadet Captain Hensley. I'm the S4 primary staff. And the reason why I joined ROTC was because I seen the opportunity that it could provide, such as service learning opportunities. That's the main reason why I joined. And also, I was highly interested in joining the rifle and drill team.
Next slide, please. As you can see, our cadets are very well spoken. They understand that which they desire. They understand that which they deserve. It is important to be not just a leader of other individuals, it's important to be a leader of yourself. In JRTC, influence leadership, commitment into the community. If you have any questions of us, we'll be around at the end of this briefing. At this time, we'll be followed by digital media.
Welcome to digital media.
What do you think about digital media?
I think it's a really fun way to like pass time and just be creative with what you're creating when it comes to graphic design, digital media, and the certain topics that they give you. It's good to just, put your own little touch to it, be your own self, and just create whatever comes to mind.
What I like the most about digital media is the skills that I'm learning during the class. I learned how to make new projects such as banners, magazine covers, and promotion, like advertising.
I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Yeah, don't complicate it. Yeah, 'cause I know you and you know everything about me. I can't remember all of the nights I don't remember when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you.
Are you tired of losing your basketball games? Don't you want to play better? We have exactly what you need. Nike Air Foam Posits 1. These Nike Air Foam Posits come with responsive cushioning for maximum comfort. You'll have heel support when you land from jumping up high. You'll be able to play basketball with no problem. These shoes also have a sleek and futuristic look. You'll not only play great, you'll look great at the same time. They come in many colors and different sizes. Purchase a pair from Foot Locker online or a store near you. Play better, feel better, look better. Nike.
Okay, boys, this is gonna be an intense rock, paper, scissors game.
Okay.
First person to win gets $20.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
You know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for.
Ma'am, you're muted.
Sorry about that. Hello, everybody. My name is Judy Eichstead. I'm one of the digital media teachers in our department. Mr. Edwards is our chair and couldn't be here tonight. So he has asked me to to talk to you about our program. Thank you for being here. What I wanted to say is that digital media is the CPS Career and Technical Education Program, and it covers a family of technical skills that are necessary for modern communications, such as graphic design, photography, video, print technologies, and online communication tools. The design principles that are typical to the fine arts as well as ours are the foundation of the program. And that includes things like layout, color theory, illustration, and typography. what we begin with is that it's a 3-year program, and that's important to know. So it starts in sophomore year and continues through your senior year. Digital Media 1 is the introductory course. Digital Media 2 obviously is intermediate, and then we go on to the senior program. The main thing I want to talk about is that when you are through with digital media, you have the opportunity to go to careers in many different directions. There is still explosive growth in the field of digital media. It's very fast paced. It's very exciting discipline. And the skills, as I said, transfer to every endeavor. But I think most importantly is that you are engaging with communication technologies, that by engaging with communication technologies, it offers a student a chance to have a lot of fun while discovering individual creative and analytical potential. Another thing I'd like to mention, the career aspect of it. When you leave digital media after your 3-year pathway, you have a portfolio that is suitable for both college and work, for interviews, and it stays with you. It's electronic, so you've got it forever, so you can show your growth over the terms of the program. And then I think finally what I'd like to mention too is that according to Challenger and Gray, in a 2019 report, over the last 5 years, graphic design has been the #1 job in major cities, not just Chicago, but also New York, San Francisco, Houston. It's been among the top 5 jobs that are needed for college graduates. They also mentioned in that report that that's true in Europe and South America as well. So it's a field that's just needed for just about every possible thing you can think of. For example, think about yourself. If you're going out shopping, you have to be able to have a website where you can decide. You've got databases to look at. Every single one of those requires both print and electronic pictures, designs. There's nothing you use in life that doesn't have a design. And so that's why we think it's fun and useful. And we also like to say that graphic design is basically art with a purpose, because everything we do has a very specific message for a very specific audience. And we think it's a great program. We hope you'll give us a look. We would love to have you in it. And now I'd like to pass this on to our counseling department and Ms. DeValle.
Thank you. So my name is Ms. Del Valle, and I'm one of the counselors at Steinmetz College Prep. I'm going to give you a quick overview of the Go CPS application process. As you guys may already know, the Go CPS application opened on October 12th, and it closes on December 11th. Go CPS is a platform where students apply for 9th grade admission. Students apply to 9th grade using one application, and they can apply to both selective enrollment programs and choice programs on the single application. You can apply using an online application or a paper application. However, the online application is strongly recommended. Via the online site, parents will be able to view eligibility, submit their application, and schedule any necessary admission screenings, receive notifications and updates via email or text, receive their child's offer, and accept or decline an offer. You can apply to Go CPS by going to gocps.edu, clicking sign up at the top of the home page. This will allow you to open an account with an email address as your username and create a password. One important piece of information required for the Go CPS application is the activation code. Families will need an activation code in order to open an online account. Activation codes were sent to families in fall 2020. If you've misplaced your activation code, please contact your elementary school counselor or the Office of Access and Enrollment. Next slide. Students are guaranteed a seat at the general education program of their neighborhood school, and they do not have to apply to attend. However, if you are interested in the general education program of your neighborhood school, we strongly encourage you to include it in your application, and rank it along with any other choices in your true order of preference. The general education program at Steinmetz is the STEAM program. Next slide. So there's a difference between applying to programs versus schools. If you decide to apply to a school outside of your neighborhood school, you will apply to programs within that school versus the school as a whole. At Steinmetz, our choice program offerings are Steinmetz IB, Steinmetz JROTC, Steinmetz CTE Digital Media, and Steinmetz STEAM. Next slide. Once a CPS family creates the online account, they will see a list of all the high school programs to which the student is eligible to apply. Programs are displayed by eligibility in alphabetical order, grouped according to the school name. In the application, students will select the individual programs to which they are applying rather than applying to the school in general. Next slide. You can apply to up to 20 choice programs and, if eligible, up to 6 selective enrollment programs. So if Steinmetz is one of your top schools, you can apply to all 4 programs and add them onto your application. That will take 4 slots on your Go CPS application. After you have selected your schools, you will then rank the schools and programs selected in order of your preference. Students are considered for the schools and programs on their application in the order in which they list them on their application. You should carefully consider the order that you list your program selections, and it is extremely important that you list the schools and programs on your application in the order of your preference. If you want to make changes to your school choices after your application is submitted, you must do so no later than the December 11th application deadline. After you have submitted your application, you will receive an email or text confirmation, depending on the contact method you selected when you created your account. The application process for high schools is a single offer model. Students will receive an offer from the highest ranked program on their application for which they qualify and for which there are available seats. Selective enrollment programs and choice programs are considered in separate selection processes. A student can receive 1 selective enrollment offer and 1 choice program offer. Your child's application results will be released in spring 2020. This will notify you whether or not your child received an offer from any of the programs to which you applied, and your results will be posted on your online account. If you require more assistance with the Go CPS application, a detailed video on the Go CPS application process can be found on the Steinmetz College Prep YouTube channel.
Again, everyone, thank you very much for joining us tonight and giving us some of your time today. Right now, we're going to open up to any questions you may have. Also, please be sure to look at the chat and fill out the open house sign-in form. So please take a minute to do that. But we will now open it up to any questions. And you can feel free to write your question. The question in the chat is, how long are class periods and how many classes per day? Class periods are 50 minutes a class period, and there's a total of 8 periods in a day, 7 classes, and 1 lunch period. Great question. Thank you. And just to clarify, the school day is from 7:45 in the morning to until 2:56. Are students allowed to leave campus for lunch? At this moment, no. Students are not allowed to leave campus for lunch. All right, well, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Our counselors and our staff members are available to answer all of your questions, and via email or by phone, or you can visit our school website at steinmetzcp.org. And everyone, thank you very much for joining us tonight. And Ernest, I'll answer your last question. Is there a school uniform? Yes, there is a school uniform. It consists of a Steinmetz polo shirt top and khaki pants. And we'll change uniform to include any Steinmetz school spirit gear, usually on Fridays. All right, thank you very much, everyone.